Thank you.
Well, I was going to say another problem that we face is that there's not a consciousness in the square about what each other's struggles are. And so people are like experiencing sort of the same marginalization and repression like women and people of color are. They experience it in the world and they experience it in the square because there's other people there who are just really in their positions of privilege who aren't working to understand other people's realities. And so it's really hard to build across those bridges because it's like you're always talking to people who are invalidating your perspective and your experience.
Yeah, can you explain more? Like you're saying that there's like people don't have the conscience to realize that we're here for something, and they're
No, it's like, but I mean, there's a common struggle, but everyone also has their own struggles. Like the struggle of poor people is different than, or there's a struggle of being poor, there's a struggle of being a woman, there's a struggle of being a person of color, there's a struggle of being an immigrant, right? So people have experiences of being oppressed, and then there's some people in our movement who don't have those experiences in large ways. You know, they're white, they're male, they have money, so they're not like making room for or letting in the voices or directing their attention to supporting the people in that struggle. So it's like the most marginalized are still having to fight within the space of our occupation for their realities to be validated, and that makes them not want to come because they don't feel supported and heard. And so it's like a way that, like, we call it white supremacy, you know, still gets perpetuated even in a like revolutionary movement.
Yeah. So the question is how to resolve
that? Like,
did you face
هو المشكله دلوقتي ان القصه دلوقتي ان كل واحد فيهم عنده مشكله مع نفسه. يعني انا دلوقتي مثلا عندي مشكله ان انا شاب بس مش لاقي اكل، واحده تانية عندها مشكله ما اتجوزتش دلوقتي.
لا، هو فئه مجموعه يا صلاح، يعني الاغنياء مشاكلهم غير الفقراء، مشاكل الناس المهاجرين غير مشاكل كده. فهل انتوا كان عندكم نفس المشاكل دي؟
نفس المشاكل جدا، ممكن اكتر. احنا كان كل واحد كان جاي عشان مشكله خاصه، بس احنا كان عندنا يعني ستريت لاين او مسج واحده. لما احنا قلنا ان النظام ده لما يتحسن خلاص، يعني دلوقتي لما كان كل الناس بتطالب بزياده الاجور، دلوقتي عملنا هدف واحد، عايزين الحد الادنى من الاجور. مثلا كان عيش حريه كرامه انسانيه، اللي عنده عيش ممكن ما يبقاش عنده كرامه. عايزين ايكواليتي، يعني كان لازم ندور على الكومن، المشكله اللي في الحكومه، القانون اللي يحلها ونمشي عليه.
Yeah, when we asked her about that, did you have some targets? Absolutely, we had more than that. We had like people coming with like individual demands, and people having their own struggle, as you said, and we were always trying to unite the voices. Like we were always trying to
look what unites them.
Exactly. Look at what unites us. Even like she mentioned an example of the wages. When people were once like, I'm a doctor and I want to increase my wage. I'm like an engineer, I want to increase my wage. They were like, okay, we're all kind of chant that we want the minimum of the wages. All of us. Nobody's gonna chant as individuals. We're gonna chant as a group.
Even there is some very famous chantings, عيش كرامة, عيش حرية كرامة.
Yeah, even they try to make it very simple of like bread, chantings. Social justice.
So if you have a bread, maybe you don't have a social security justice. If you have social justice, maybe you don't have money.
Yeah.
So they have a chantings that can unite different causes.
وفي اليوفط اللي احنا كنا بنرفعها كان مثلا لما جينا كلنا اتفقنا على اسقاط النظام او يسقط، يمشي مبارك، امشي يا مبارك انا عاوز اتجوز، امشي يا مبارك انا عايزه اكل، امشي يا مبارك انا عايزه اشتغل يا كبير. فكان كل ده بيجمعنا، ما كانش بيفرقنا.
Yeah, so when they agreed on like what we want right now is Mubarak to get down, to step down, we all gonna make our signs as like I want to get married, so step down. I want to go home, so step down. I want to go to my school, so step down. When we were united, we like unified our voices into the target with making like have a variety in the
even there was a scuba diver. This is my oxygen is running out.
Yeah.
Step down.
Actually,
and scuba diving.
Pictures from down the sea, and we got signs is like
oxygen is running. Step down.
Yeah. All these kind of ways. Yeah.
I think we can talk for hours, but we are aware that you have time limit.
Okay. بس اخر لاست ثينج بس عايز اشتغل عليها، موضوع البياعين. ماشي. في الاول كان الموضوع كان حاجه كويسه ان احنا ما كناش لاقيين نشتري حاجات من بره. بعد كده الموضوع بقى اوفر ويت قوي، وكمان وكان في مخبرين بيجوا في وسط البياعين. الاول اتبعنا اسلوب غلط، في ناس اتبعت اسلوب غلط وابتدوا يضربوهم ويقولوا لهم اطلعوا بره. الاسلوب ده ما نجحش علشان هم كمان بني ادمين، فاحنا لازم نتكلم بنفس القانون يعني نفس الحق اللي بنديه لنفسنا لازم نديه لهم. لما عملنا الرول بقى في وسط قلنا لهم انتوا لازم طالما انتوا انت انسان وانا انسان، انت مواطن وانا مواطن، لازم تتبع الميثاق بتاعنا اللي هو 1 و2 و3 وابتدينا نتكلم معاهم عشان نرفع المعنويات. لسه ما نجحش قوي الموضوع لكن ابتدى يبقى في تحسن وابتدى هم يساعدونا في اللي هم بيعملوا.
She wants to talk about the vendors thing, about the people that sell stuff around the square. At the first thing, it was so good because they didn't find a place to get their stuff, and they were like next to the square. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I forgot the science list. Okay. So at the beginning, it was so good that they had vendors around the square because they didn't
have foods.
Yeah, they didn't know how to get the food and the stuff. But after that, it became a problem as we are facing right now. So. Some of them follow the wrong way of like starting to like clashing and loud voices, instruction and stuff like that, and it didn't work. But then after that, they started to giving it the way so simple. Like we're both human. We both like let's say here we're both American. Yeah, and we both have rights, and we want to reach something. And so when you're cooperating with us, that means that we're gonna reach something. We're gonna be successful. So we want you here, but we want you to follow our system. Just be with us. You know, we want you to be here and stay here, but just follow the system and follow the rules, so we can all reach something in common.
How would that look like for a vendor that's there to make money?
ازاي استقبلوا الموضوع ده؟ هم هنا جايين بس يعملوا فلوس، هم جايين بايعين، ما لهمش
علشان فهمناهم انه انتوا مهما خدتوا عشان تعملوا فلوس انتوا برضه هتفضلوا في بيئه مش كويسه ومش ما عندكمش تعليم، ما عندكمش حقوق. احنا هنا بنطالب بحقكم وحقنا ونفس الحق اللي احنا بنطالبه، فلازم تتبعوا علشان نفضل في تقدم.
They reach it with them to a point like whatever like amount of money that you make. This is not going to change you that much. You still don't have the rights. You still not have the good education. You're just going to go to your home with like a couple of bucks, let's say a couple of bucks, and then you're going to live your day. And the next day you're going to go to the same struggle. So we're here for your right. We're not here against you. We're with you. We want you to be here and to stay with us, but to follow our rules so we can reach the target that we're here for. That's it.
النصيحة بس عايزة انصحهم قبل ما يمشوا، خليهم يعملوا زي تاسكس لكل حد فيهم، يروحوا يتكلموا مع النقابات، كل نقابه يدرسوا مشاكلها ايه ويحاولوا ياخدوا منها وان مسج.
لجنه
في المطالب في الجامعات، خصوصا في الجامعات يحاولوا يشوفوا يدرسوا مشاكل الطلبه ايه، يعملوا زي سيرفي ويجمعوا منهم يعملوا وان مسج ويقعدوا ينتشروا بالطريقه دي.
The last advice that Asmaa want to give is organize a committee that approach people, approach the unions. You already got a lot of union representatives, but like reach the colleges, the youth, the people in the street. Like organize yourself, do tasks like you approach these people in this place, you approach these people in this place, and so you will have like a massive map in approaching the people all around you and giving them your message. And try to use the colleges, try to reach like working groups, maybe unions. You already did that and continue doing it. All these kind of groups and places, so you can
unify message.
Try to unify your message so in a clear, short message that that gives the message in a simple way and unified.
achievable. حاجة تقدر تعمليها.
They were able to put it on like he has to be out of office. It's something very fixed and achievable. And if it's something very vague and like it lasts forever.
Actually, we didn't talk about the most important question, conflicts.
I know it's time.
Yeah, time.
But we can continue.
اللي هو الخناقات ازاي بتحلوها. Do you have time? What time?
We can continue the dialogue online.
We said that.
Constitution. We set up the constitution.
The main rules.
We set up the constitution
for everyone so they can follow.
Okay.
So I just want to end by thank you, and hopefully we all can. When we'll be international, we'll talk to you and we'll organize together.
اهم حاجه ان احنا يعني هم يبعتوا لنا دايما الاخبار. انا معايا الايميل بتاعهم، هم معاهم الايميل بتاعي، ونبتدي احنا نبعته على تويتر وكل مكان، وهم نفس القصه. لو احتاجونا في يوم يعني لو هنا مثلا في ناس قالت احنا ممكن ننظم مظاهره عندنا في نفس الميعاد خلاص.
Yeah, they're saying that we have to always be solidarity with in solidarity with each other and communicate through her email that she gave it to you. And even if you needed support from Cairo, if like a protest in Cairo supporting your movement, just communicate with them.
Or do it in the same time.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna send it to the Egyptian Twitter account. They can do that. They can do that in front of the U.S. embassy in
We
Cairo.
want to do it in in Spain, in China, everywhere.
US embassy,
They said it's not a problem. We can make like a protest in front of the U.S. embassy supporting the movement.
Beautiful.
If you guys want to be connected with Asmaa Mahfouz, I mean, if you want to sign this, then I'll just send out an email to the group.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
thank you.
Thank
we
you
love
so much.
Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Great, guys. It's an honor.
Yeah, thank you.
Did I give you my information?
I don't have it.
Excuse me. I organize the Egyptian Valley.
We don't really know exactly who you guys are.
Yeah.
We have kind of a
No
feeling,
problem.
but-
She's Asmaa Mahfouz. Asmaa Mahfouz is one of the people who've been working with the youth in Egypt. She actually one of the people that sparked the revolution. And before the January 25th even, she went on Facebook with a video telling the people to go out in the streets. And you can imagine that a girl in Egypt, like a very conservative community like that, going online just simply saying get in the streets, get your dignity back, get your rights back. So she's been like an Egyptian icon for a long time. So she came here with one of 6th of April movement, which is a very famous youth movement in Egypt. She came here with Ahmed Maher, who's one of the official spoken guy for the movement. They came here together for a conference in DC, so they wanted to come here to see the Occupy Wall Street movement and to talk to the people. And they did. Thank you very much.
For Egyptians now, because we are against the system of the America, the system of regime, American regime now, the government is doing bad things about in the whole world, and they talk about democracy and they don't know anything about democracy. And what we did about the 150 yesterday were arrested. What about democracy that America is talking about? So we are very happy because there are great guys like you trying to get down with this bad dictatorship government, and we are pleased that you can build your new government, and it will be really us. And some of my friends just told me tell the protesters in the Wall Street that all of us like America a lot because of you, because in the past we will hate America because of the government. No, now we are in love with America because of Wall Street protesters. Okay, bye. Keep going. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.